Welcome back to part 5 of Sherlock Holmes, guys. So we are back to this arm wrestling, because I'm pretty sure we have to keep arm wrestling, or we have to, like, beat this guy more than he's beat us or something, right? In order for him to talk more. I don't even know.
I'm ready to try again.
I'm ready to try again.
If you want me to take all your money.
I've already beaten you once, guy, you know? And we're gonna beat him again this time. Maybe we have to beat him like 3 times or something. I don't even know. What do you got? Ah, I'm too strong for you. I'm Sherlock. Come on now. No, no, no. Get him! We're too good. I mean, I'm pretty sure we gotta keep winning the arm wrestling, right? We gotta get the respect of this guy or something. That's like the sailor's code. Eat it. Oh, you're going down, buddy. He is going down. Look at that boy, he's sweating. He already knows he's gonna lose. Let's just hold him here real quick until we get our stamina back, right? And he's going down. Bam. Don't be so butthurt.
Well, good for you, I reckon. You're stronger than you look. Here's your 10 shillings.
I'd like to buy you a drink.
Good
Here we go,
winner as
progression,
well.
guys.
That's good. Let's have a drink. You're a good type. Seems you've managed to settle down in life. You've got money, eh?
Not all that much.
Oh, well. At least you're not as poor as me.
Why do you say poor? You're not working?
I'm a harpooner. But you see, the whalers are rare. They don't pay much. So, as a result, find myself arm wrestling to pay for my drink.
Maybe you should just stop drinking, buddy.
A harpooner. Interesting. You've had a lot of adventures, I bet.
Of course. It's been a dozen years since I sailed. I've seen everything. Old Wallace, damn Black Peter, Great Roger. We sailed to the Cape of Good Hope.
Black Peter.
Black Peter.
Why's he? I just noticed. Why's he got to be Black Peter?
That one.
He was the worst of them all. He was a liar, and violent too. Swinging those fists of his around. He was a tyrant, and not much of a captain. At least, not as good as Great Roger.
I see. Yes. I was told terrible tales about Black Peter.
But you ain't heard the worst.
And what's the worst? Let me get you another drink, fella.
Tell me, and let's have
Loosen
another
up those
drink.
lips.
It was in 1883 that it happened. The August of that year. Peter Carey was captain of the Sea Unicorn, and I was a spare harpooner. We were coming out of the ice pack on our way home. One evening, we saw a little craft that had been blown north. There was only one man on her, and he wasn't a sailor. The crew must have thought that she'd foundered, and they made for the Norwegian coast in the dinghy. I guess they all drowned. We took the man on board.
And who was he?
I dunno. During the crossing, he and the skipper enjoyed some long talks. His baggage was just a tin box.
That's strange enough.
Aye. Even stranger was that on the second night, he disappeared. Nobody knew what happened to him. And of course, nobody could ask Black Peter about it.
You know what happened, don't you?
I do. I saw the skipper tie his heels and push him over the rail in the middle of my watch on that dark night. 2 days before we sighted the Shetland lights.
Black Peter's a murderer.
Aye. Those that know him wouldn't be surprised to hear it. But all this must stay between us. All right?
Of course. Back in a second. I'm off to the Kazi.
I'll be here with my drink.
And the plot thickens. So, maybe the son did do it. I mean, that gives him motive, right? Especially if he knew, like, his father got killed by Black Peter or whatever. Anyway, where are we going? Not there? What? Oh, here we go.
Bloop. Here it is. Have you got any tobacco? I've run out of mine.
Nah, I lost my pouch. I don't know where. Wait a minute. What's this?
Oh, is this your tobacco pouch?
Well, oh, it is.
Oh, shit.
Well, I have to go now. I know a captain who's planning an expedition to Cape Cod. Captain Ahab's his name. He commanded the Pequod. He might need good harpooners. I'll tell him about you.
Maybe. If you like, aye.
I'm done here. It's time to leave.
So, it's either Patrick or the son, in my opinion, right? Because that means he was with him. He definitely didn't like Black Peter. Karen has confirmed that the pouch belongs to him. That means that he was at the scene of the murder, but does not necessarily prove that he is the murderer. Karen has confirmed that the pouch belongs to him. That means that he is at the scene of the murder. This proves his guilt. I mean... Why does it have to be like this? You know what? Before we decide this, let's go back to Scotland Yard real quick. And then we'll come to our deductions over there, right? Wait, where are we going? Look at all this stuff we did already. Well, not already, but you know. So, pretty much, Patrick Cairns said he lost the pouch, but he knew that he had lost it over at Black Peter's, right? They were drinking together. Something happened. But then how does it explain, like, the notebook and all that stuff? There's the notebook that was there on the floor. Plus, like... I don't know, man. Let's see. Let's see.
I'm not saying
What am I doing here? I've done
All
nothing
right.
wrong.
So we pretty much got all the facts. We just got to put everything together. Yeah, see that? Alright, here we go, guys. Let's solve this, shall we? Alright, what if it was harmless flirting, right? I think this guy's innocent, right? Maybe. What is this? Red color highlights logical conflict between deductions. I don't know, man. It requires much greater strength. Alright, there's no way that was just like a lucky throw, right? Feat of strength. So, actually, this guy's... He's not physically capable. I don't think he's physically capable of throwing a harpoon. Especially with enough force to pierce a man. But could it be like the obvious choice like that? I don't. The game is afoot. I mean, it could be this simple, where it all just leads to this. But then again, it does give him motive. But here's the thing, right? If Patrick Cairns was with him that night, and Hurtley's the one that killed him, Patrick Cairns would have been there, right? Or would he have waited until he left and then killed him? You know what? We're just gonna say this bastard is guilty, alright? Cairns is guilty. Cairns is guilty. Peter Carey was murdered by Patrick Cairns. Cairns is a professional harpooner. His tobacco pouch was found inside Carey's cabin. Patrick Cairns killed Peter Carey, but the murder was not premeditated or was in self-defense against an armed and irrational drunken sailor. Patrick Cairns is a cold-blooded murderer. He has been found. Absolve him. Yes. That is a choice we made. Let's see how this goes. Let's see how this pans out, shall we? The next day. Were we right?
Good afternoon. I must be at the wrong address. I'd like to speak with the ship's captain, Captain Ahab. Is that you?
No, my name is Sherlock Holmes.
That detective fella? So, you wanted to see me?
He looks
That
nervous.
is correct. We need to talk.
About what?
About Black Peter, who was killed in his own hut with a harpoon.
You know, don't ya?
Yes,
How?
the tobacco pouch. You recognized it.
The sailor. It was you. Unbelievable. Well, fine. I confess. But if you really do know everything, you should also know that I didn't want to kill him. He made me do it.
I know. Did you know about this story with the bond certificates? Did you need money?
Yeah. I just wanted him to cough up a little silver. I'm out of work, and I thought maybe he could help me. Well, he refused outright, and he insulted me. I reminded him I knew all about that murder he committed at sea in 1883. Then he got mad when I spoke about his treasure. I barely just had time to throw the harpoon at him before he could jump at me with his knife. You know the truth. What will you do now?
I ask that you return the bond certificates. Keep some of them. You will need them in your exile. It is better that you leave the country for a few years.
And you won't say anything to the police?
I will not say anything as long as you return the money.
Well, I'll do as you ask. But what about Inspector Lestrade?
I will deal with him. Goodbye.
Sometime later. So we was right. Who did you guys think did
It's
it?
good that you asked me to come, Mr. Holmes. We do need to talk.
About what?
What do you mean? Our case, Mr. Holmes. You sent me a message via your little thug,
His name is Wiggins, Inspector.
telling me that the case is solved. Well, Mr. Holmes, tell me, who is our murderer and where is he?
The morgue.
Eh?
What?
His name is, or rather was, Pablo Coventrao. He was also on the ship with Peter Carey, and he was a harpooner. I'll tell you everything, Inspector, but do calm down. Mrs. Hudson will bring us tea and orange cake.
They're
Orange
lies,
cake?
right?
You're spoiling me, Mr. Holmes. That's my favourite.
Sometime later, yet again.
Ah, Mr. Holmes. Inspector Lestrade told me that I should thank you for clearing my name. He also said that you were waiting for me here. I came as fast as I could. I cannot thank you enough. It is all because of you that this nightmare is finally over.
I believe that this belongs to you.
My father's securities. Incredible! But how did you get them?
It would take far too long to explain.
Tell me. This is extraordinary. You are a genius.
Then that may serve as an explanation. Goodbye, Mr. Nelligan, and good luck.
Goodbye, Mr. Holmes. And thank you. 1,000 times thank you.
The fate of Black Peter. Peter Carey was murdered by Patrick Cairns, a professional harpooner, the only one capable of executing such an absolute throw. His tobacco pouch was found inside Carey's cabin, but the murder was in self-defense against an armed and furious drunken sailor. You have decided to absolve Patrick Cairns. Clues found 16. Conclusion: Cairns is guilty. Moral choice: absolve Cairns. Press to check your conclusion may spoil game experience. I accept my decision. I mean, that looks about right, right? You are about to finish the case. The save files for this case will be removed. Press no if you would like to select another moral choice. Yes. Your ranking. Personality ranking. Sympathizing. So, on that note, that is going to be the end of this part, guys. So, give the video some likes. Add it to your favorites. Share it. All that good stuff. I'm hoping you guys are looking forward to the next case we tackle, whatever that may be. And I'll see you guys for the next episode.